a normal, healthy cell.
And then we'll get that out.
Yeah, I'm just saying. And yeah.
I love you no matter if we have sex or not.
And I deeply appreciate that, but yeah. All right. Heard anything or not? I don't know. There's 10 already. Oh, could you shut the thing? That's funny. Hey, Stephanie Bailey.
Hello, David.
How are you?
I'm pretty good.
Good. Could you upgrade for me? I need to hear it. Say, David, I'm fantastical.
David, I am superbly fantastical.
Oh, thank you. See, I love when people talk like that. Oh, you have no idea. Yeah. If you're going to be something, be it all the way. I am totally miserable beyond comprehension. Well, at least you know, right? Or I am, what'd you say? Awesomely fantastic?
Superbly fantastical.
Okay. You sound sort of like me as I can relate with the ever persistent coyote for the Roadrunner. He always used those weird words, you know? And I know you know what I mean because we're born in the 20th century. All right.
Good morning.
Huh? Oh, hi, Lori.
Hello. From
Leslie.
Campton Park, California.
California. Love California. What part of California?
I'm about 45 miles northeast of Sacramento in a little town called Cameron Park.
Okay. One of my students lives out in Sacramento.
Oh.
Yeah. What is she? She's an author. She's a scriptwriter. She's an actress. She's a little powerhouse. She's like 65 and she's going to walk all the temples. I forgot what they call it. All the temples of Japan this year.
Oh my gosh. That ought to be exciting.
Yeah. She's not a person that if you say you can't do that, she says, I'll show you. You know, I want to be her like I grow up when I grow up. I tell her that all the time.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah, you would. You're the first person to, well, almost the first. But since you said, I have this thing where I zero in on people, their voices and their energy. actingcoachdavid@gmail.com. If you want to write to me, I'll introduce you to her.
Oh, that would be wonderful.
Yeah, she's, how young are you?
69.
Oh, you don't sound like it. Whoa.
Well, I don't look it
like
either.
You're in your 40s or something.
Thank you.
Energy is everything in this business. I'm telling you what, and people notice energy. I mean, how many in here have heard of Winnie the Pooh?
Yes. Oh, yes.
Yes.
Okay. All right. It's the best cartoon ever, I think. But each one of them has personalities, distinct personalities. Okay. Psychology and acting. And voiceover people have to understand the character just like a film actor or a stage actor. Same thing, only you don't see them. You see the character.
Right.
But yeah, so write to me. If you write to me, I'll answer. If you don't, I can't.
I will write to you.
Hey, David.
Hey, iPhone.
Hey, I'm Lee.
Lee, okay.
Yeah.
Might want to change that iPhone to a Lee because you're Lee.
How do I do that?
I'm not sure.
I was born back when you were, probably. You know.
I honestly, you know what I'd do? I'd go to YouTube, which is a search engine, and I'd put in how to change my name on Zoom, and it'll tell you step by step.
Okay.
I use that quite a bit, because this business, once you learn something, not to overwhelm you guys, but it's the truth. Once you learn something, other people are learning more about what you just learned, and so things grow, upgraded. It's like a ring, like a wedding ring. You have to be married to this business, otherwise you better get a divorce because it's not gonna work for you. You gotta, whether you feel like it or not, you got to audition. You got to prepare. And that's today. We're going to tell you. I'm going to tell you 12 things of what to do to prepare and ace an audition. Okay, so this is really, really important. You're good at recording this from 9/9. So, but yeah, whoa, that was creepy.
Good afternoon, David.
Hey, good
DJ
afternoon.
Rockwell. DJ
Thanks.
Rockwell checking in with you.
Okay, how are you doing?
I'm doing wonderful. I'm so excited that you're giving this class to all of us. Having been a radio DJ for many years in New York City and in Philadelphia.
I knew it because the way you talk, I said, he must be from New York. Okay. I love the way New Yorkers talk. It's just absolutely fascinating. I never get tired of it. Even if I know when I'm there, even if I know the directions to get somewhere, because I've been there plenty of times, I still stop and ask a policeman. Yeah, you go down the main street and you turn right, and I'm listening. It's like, oh, thank you. Yeah.
I love that. I love the inspiration, your smile. Keep it pushing, man. Keep it pushing. I'm listening.
Thank you. All right.
Blessings to you and everyone here today. Blessings to all of yous, man. It's nice to be able to chime in with you guys.
Same to you.
And brother from South FLA, bless you too.
LA is another favorite part of my United States. Yeah.
FLA,
Florida.
South Florida.
Oh, Florida. I'll go for Florida too.
I'm from St. Augustine. St. Augustine,
Absolutely.
Florida here.
Very cool.
Nokomis, Florida here.
All right, so here's the deal. We got 28 people in here, including myself, which is 29. There's probably going to be more as they file in. But keep yourself on mute. Feel free to Q&A all you want, okay? If you raise your hand, then I'll call on you, and then and you tell me exactly what it is you have a question for, okay?
Yeah, can you see my hand?
I can see your hand. Where'd you go? Yeah. In just a minute, there's like more people coming in. Yes, DJ J. Rockwell.
Yes, you just spoke to me.
Okay.
Hey.
All right, so here we go. All right. It's 1 against 28, so be gracious. All right, so here. So there's 12 things to prepare yourself for an audition and to ace the audition. Now, the one thing I want to tell you right now, what does ace mean? Anybody know besides Ace Ventura?
To kill it.
Right, exactly.
Max.
Right.
Max it out.
Exactly. So I'm going to tell you something right now, okay? And you're probably going to sit up straight wherever you're at. If you're driving, keep driving, okay? You'll get a recording of this. If not, try to take notes, okay? But ace does not necessarily mean, at least for me, to book an audition. It means in order to ace something, ideally, you need to prepare for it. So these are 12 preparations, and most of them are common sense. Some of them are not, especially people that are new, okay? But everybody here was new once to this industry, guarantee, okay? Johnny Depp was new at one time. There's so many names going around my head. There's some, everybody was new. I don't care. Chuck Norris, God rest his soul. He was new. Okay. So you're starting off new. If you're new, you're starting off new. And quite frankly, there's always more to learn. So we're always new, So the first thing I want to talk about is this. Keep an audition journal. Now, I happen to have on this device, okay, an app, okay? It's a web app. It's not an app you can get from the Google Store or whatever those things are called. It is an app that, well, I'll send you the link, okay? It's really cool. It organizes trust me when I say this, it's not like any other app. It organizes your mind and prepares you for the day like any other. Takes a little discipline, but what doesn't? Why would you even be here if you didn't have discipline? Or learning discipline. So keep an audition journal. So this is a journal. It's a notebook, but you write in it, okay? Every single day. I don't care if you have a beef. I don't care if you have victory. I don't care. You write it. Write it in. I'm telling you, number one, there's too much mind trash up here for TMI. and useless information out there that's flying around like whatever. So write down each day, keep a journal. Now, your audition journal is also your journal. You're not just an actress, actor, dancer, comedian, whatever you want to go for. You are a human being. So you write it down, you date it. Really simple, okay? It takes time to develop habits, take time to break habits, but you're here, and you should congratulate yourself that you're here today, okay? So write your date, write whatever, okay? I have nothing to write, Mr. or Mrs. Journal. I am frustrated. And then you go on and on. And then as you write, it gets better. Some people are morning people. Some people like to write in the morning. Other people like to write at night. I'm a night person, so I like to write at night. It's an accumulation of the day. Because if you don't empty up here, you're going to get filled up, and most of it is not worth your time. Concerns, worries, you need to write it down. In fact, here's a little fun fact, okay? And I'll send it to you if you write to me. But it's medically proven by really smart people, okay? Doctors and psychologists, and that the act of writing, see what I'm doing for those 20-some people, 20 age, writing actually improves your memorization, and it exercises your brain. You want to exercise your brain. Watch, and this is medically proven too, okay? It's not just from me. This scrolling, your mind takes in 1 to 3 seconds to learn something. And on the average, we don't allow it to take in things, okay? So the reason why you feel lonely or depressed or what did I accomplish today? It's because we do this too much. Like I said, it's medically proven. Believe it or not, I'll send you the facts. So, but keep a journal, okay? Number 2 is, this is the common sense I'm talking about, okay? Number 2, be early for an audition, not on time. Because what happens, anybody can take a stab at what happens when you're on time for something but not early? How is your mindset? Q&A. Okay, just a minute. Oh, well, good morning, Alicia, and good morning, Robert. But your mindset, anybody take a stab?
You're scrambling.
Yes, thank you. Excellent word in this case. You're scrambling, and when you're scrambling, like scrambled eggs, you can't tell the yolk from the white, okay? You just like scrambled, okay? And then you try to smile, I'm ready, and be there at least a half hour to 15 minutes early. You're giving yourself a break, okay? Rushed, anxious, absolutely, Ashley, yes. Alicia, the mic, I have no control over that. That would be on your side. Make sure you check your icon that it's not crossed out. Hello, Sandy DiMarco. I like the last name. Okay, so that's number 2. Okay, this is something you have to practice, and you're not going to be good at it right away. Who is? Okay, be early, not on time. Okay, that means prioritize, and that goes back to journaling. When you journal, you're more organized because you wrote it down. Don't depend on this to keep track of everything in your life, okay? It doesn't work. It doesn't work. Just a minute. One moment. Where are you? Here. I have been advised to chime everyone in. So I'm making sure everyone's chimed, as they say. Everyone's chimed. Okay. So anyway, so we have a journal. Okay. You take this, run with it. I hope you do. Okay. And write this down. Keep it, I don't care how you record this. Just do it. Do it. Do it. Okay. C, what to wear. Clothes. No, I'm kidding. What to wear. Okay. What are you wearing to the audition? Okay. What are you expected to wear to the audition? Think about that first. It's like an interview. Okay. Everybody here has been to an interview. I have plenty of them. Okay. So what you wear is really important. Don't wear raggedy taggedy jeans unless you're in West Side Story. Okay. You're auditioning for that. You're playing the role and you want to look the role. Okay. Because everything I mean, everything, your hair, your facial hair, and your clothes can be changed. And they know that. They're not dumb, okay? They can, but they want to know you. They want to know you. Wear something that, unless otherwise specified, okay, wear something that speaks, hey, this is me, okay? Me, I like hats, okay? I like hats, so I wear them, okay? This all goes back to knowing yourself. 80% of this business is not auditions. 80% of this business is knowing thyself. Shakespeare. To know thyself. To thy own self be true. Okay? You know yourself and you bring yourself to the audition, whether it be in person or online. You bring yourself to the audition, and because they really want you to do great. Why? I'll tell you why. Because they have a job to do. And they want it done as quickly as possible. And once they see you and you are cool, collected, and happy, and you focused on a happy thought, and you're early, they'll notice you. Even if they don't acknowledge you, they'll notice you. Believe me. Okay? Think of it as audition. What to wear. Okay? And then D, now this covers all 12. Okay? D covers, it's called preparation. Preparation is when, excuse me, back it up, David. I'll get this right. Success is when preparation meets opportunity. So you want success. Everybody does. What do? In between, you prepare for the opportunity. This is every day. Have you ever wanted something and you weren't prepared, and so you didn't make it? You didn't do it? You quote unquote failed, which is impossible, because if you keep trying, you can't fail. But you got to prepare. Okay. This is work. It's not scroll. I'll use again. This is one example. Scrolling. Okay. Or you go to the gym and you walk around and watch everybody else work out. Why? What are you there for? I've seen it. Oh my, I've seen it. It's like, because I'm insatiably curious about people. It's like, why? Okay. Oh, and here's another one. Now this, okay, memorizing lines. Now, if it's a cold read, which means you haven't seen the script before, it's a commercial, it's a theater audition, it's something you haven't seen before. So they call it in this business a cold read. Okay, you can't memorize the lines, but here's what they do. I'm giving you gold here, people. Here's what they do. They allow you about 10 minutes, or the script is laying out on a table when you get there early, okay? And you look it over and you ask yourself, what's this about? Who is this about? What does this character want? What do they do not want? And how can I relate to this character? You know, because auditions are not about you. Yes, you're there, but auditions are not about you. They are about the character. So at that point in time in your lifetime, in your day, that character is more important to you. Kind of like a mother and father, and they have a child. Guess who's most important? The child. Okay. So that's very important to remember. Okay. And again, if you want to write to me, I'll send all these. Okay. actingcoachdavid@gmail.com. Plus, I'm going to send you the info about the app. It's changed my life a lot. So headshots and resumes. Now, I just was reading this because I'm always studying. I just read this, okay? And in fact, I just applied for an agency this morning, all right, that someone recommended to me. And they said, where it says headshot, they said any other thing than professional, basically, would be rejected. So this means none of this. Selfie. Hey. Okay. Right. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. Well, David, I can't afford it. What can you afford? Can you afford to do the things that you do that doesn't really help you in life? And we all do it. Okay. I'm going to get gas at Speedway. Yeah. I think I'm going to grab a slushie. Maybe a, I don't know, 5-hour energy. I'm tired. All that stuff costs money. Reallocate. Money is a servant, not a master. So don't make it one. Okay. So headshots, 99 is really good at helping you guys find professional photographers. Okay. So contact your local 99, and also check the history for auditions. People don't do that, and then they wonder why they don't get opportunities because they haven't prepared, because they're not looking. Okay. All right. You need to do your part. I think everybody's an adult here. Yeah. You need to do your part. Okay. So headshot resume. Your resume, I'm going to give you something right now. If you don't have a resume and you're just starting out, kind of like your first job when you're 16 or whatever, or 17, there are ways. And I'm going to give you a way. It's an easy way, okay? You don't know the format. You don't know how, and I teach people this, but since we're not one-on-one right now, which you can inquire about, but with me, go on Google or Bing or whatever, go under images and put in actor's resume beginner, and it will come up with various formats, okay? And basically you're educating yourself on how a resume is supposed to be formatted, all right? So there's answers out there, but if we do not seek them, we will not find them. And no, your ship's not coming in. Your ships are designed and built to stay out for long periods on the ocean, okay?
Wow.
Once in a while they come in, thank you, and once in a while they come in to be worked on and repaired and checked over. That's fine, you know, but it's like an airplane, you know, mostly they're in the air. And when they come down, then they prepare for the next one by cleaning and checking and rechecking and fueling and all that stuff, which never get on a plane, by the way, if it's messy. But anyway, because they haven't checked it. But, you know, you've got to prepare. Headshot, I'll review this. Audition journal. Costs a whole $1 or $2 to get one at the dollar store, okay? Or the app, which I'm going to send to you if you write to me. You memorize lines. There's ways of memorizing lines that's not overwhelming. Matthew McConaughey said this. He said, don't think about the lines you got to memorize. Think about the conversation that's going on. In other words, you see the conversation, you read it, right? And you step back and like you're watching a movie or a play or something, and you don't care about the lines, do you? No, you care about the emotions. You care about the conflicts, you know, and how they're going to solve them and things like that. Even I've been on a Jackie Chan binge this week, and we were watching Jackie Chan, you know, and yes, it's amazing. However, there is a storyline running through it. That's what I'm concerned about. I mean, if I wanted to learn karate or judo, I would take a class, which, by the way, on your resume, there's this thing called special skills or skills. Make sure you pay close attention to that because that's what's going to get you auditions. But make sure that you write in there, if you can skydive, that's not virtual skydiving, okay? If they want to know that they can rely on you to actually do something. All right, so let's keep moving on. Headshot resume. Create a demo reel. Now this is I don't know anybody here by a raise of a hand have a demo reel, an acting reel, showing off your skills. Okay, Robert and Aaron. Is that that's a great photo. You have an acting reel, sir?
Yeah, I've kind of got a couple of them that I change around.
So you have something, if someone wanted to see your work, you could show them, right?
Yeah.
Okay, very cool. Now, I'm going to tell you something about demo reels. I help my students all the time make them, and they've had success because they want to see, ideally, if you can do something. You can say you do it, but, you know, are you really doing it? I don't know. Okay, they don't know. You make a demo reel. So here's the easiest way to make a demo reel, and I help people with these to develop them in a professional manner. If you don't have credits, you know, you're in this movie, in this commercial, in this episode or whatever. Okay. You can do it anyway, and I'll tell you how. You take your tripod. If you don't have one, get one. You take your camera or your phone and you put it on the stand. you find a scene that you like. This has to do with knowing who you are and what you like and what you're passionate about. If it's crime, drama, if it's comedy, if it's dramedy, if it's horror, if it's thriller, if it's mystery, whatever, focus in on that scene of that movie, of that play, and then record yourself. Now, again, it takes finesse and it takes skill and a good eye, which I have, to help you make a demo reel. Okay. There's things that you do, I guarantee you, because I have coaches too, that we don't even think about. We're off center. We're not centered correctly. The lighting is bad. The shadow is over here on the right side or whatever. Okay. There's so many things, but demo reel. Okay. DJ, you have a question, I think.
Yeah. My question is, I've been on radio, right? And I've taken reels on myself doing commercials, doing advertisement, doing all kind of stuff. Like if I'm in the mix, I'll say, hey, this is DJ J Rockwell. Welcome to the 12 noon workout, sponsored by, let's say, Coca-Cola, blah, 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 blah. Give them some quick details. All right, let me take you right back into the mix. Are those reels? And I also do construction, right? I build nightclubs. I wear a lot of hats.
Wow.
So, yeah, I'm totally music, totally building nightclubs. I've built about 43 nightclubs here in the city of Philadelphia. I come from a family that owned go-go bars in New York.
Oh.
Yeah, and we own restaurants in New York. So I've been in this since I was 5, let's say. Going to the bar, watching my mom cook at the restaurant, so on and so forth. So all of those reels and all of this stuff that I post, let's say on social media, is that considered a reel? Is that considered worthy of, let's say, presentation? Or is it considered worthy of my story? Or is it considered, that's what I want to know, because I've been cleaning up my social media, and my social media has a ton of videos on me, either playing in a nightclub, either building a nightclub, either building properties, or on the radio station. So that's my question to you. Are those considered, worthy, worthy, real life reels?
Actually, I could tell you a lot of things, but it might be just blowing smoke because I haven't seen them. But if you write to me, and I'll look them over and tell you.
I will.
Yeah.
I'm going to write to you so that way you can review them, because this is something different. This is a different skill set that I want to add to my life. I'm looking to do acting, period.
Right.
And I've been acting in front of audiences from 200 to 2,000.
Oh,
okay. I'm a salsa dancer, a salsa instructor. So it's very, very difficult to get in front of an audience and perform.
Yeah, I know. You just said different things that makes me miss New York a lot. Dancing. It's an eclectic, wonderful world. New York is. You're talking about salsa dancing, and then you walk down this street, and then you're in Chinatown, and then it's like, boring or far from it. But yeah, write to me, and then we'll set up a Zoom, and we'll talk more. See? Okay.
I appreciate you. Thank you, David. Thank you for answering my question.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. So demo reel, we stopped there. So A, B, C, D, F, G. I didn't make an H, but okay, here we go. This goes with kind of what we talked about. I want you to zero in on this. Don't look at other windows on your computer. If you're driving, hey, that's first. But clear acting choices. Acting is a choice, not a chance. Change is a choice, not a chance, okay? We do things out of habit after a while, okay? And we do. And then we don't even know we're doing it, okay? Until we admit we're doing it. Clear acting choices. If you want to create a demo reel, come to me or come to 99 or come to whoever you're talking with, okay? And always be searching for who you are every single day. I'm not talking etherical. I am searching for myself. No. Seriously. If you're searching for a pair of shoes, what kind of shoes? Okay, great. Do you want trying to be woman-minded here. Slingbacks, or do you want sandals? Do you want dress shoes? Do you want tennis shoes? What are you doing? What do you want? Okay, you're not going to walk in a store and go, "Pardon me, yes, what kind of shoes would you like?" Anything. No, you don't do that. Okay, so a lot of times we get this flighty thoughts, and we sound like some kind of weirdo. Okay, I say that too because I'm an actor as well. But clear acting choices. What kind of acting do you want to do? And it's okay to diversify until you find, here's a perfect example. We'll cut through all the red tape. When you think of, I'm giving suggestions. When you think of Al Pacino, what do you think of? Hooah. You're thinking of crime. You're thinking of tough guy. You're thinking of, David Coulier from Full House. You think of zany and funny and voiceovers, which he's done, for Saturday morning cartoons. And, he's like this, you think of John Stamos, romantic. Okay. You think of George Clooney, romantic, even in Brother, Where Art Thou? He couldn't get away from himself. You need to know what your choices are and make them, and even write them down in your journal. I hope you got that. That's so important because that encompasses everything else. Okay. Here's another one. Better check these off so I don't keep going back to them. But they all fit. Okay. Know who's in the room. Okay. Know who's in the room. And that doesn't know your audience. Okay. I don't care if your audience is 2,200 or 2. It doesn't matter. Okay. You go into an audition or you meet a person online. Okay. Be as clear and concise as possible in advance preparation to know who is in the room. Is it the director? Is it the casting director? Is it the casting director, the writer of the film? And, who's in the room, and greet them accordingly. Okay. Scan them out, you have to be active, not passive. Passive will get you in the door and out the door. Active will get you a chance to actually audition and be considered. Okay. So you need to know who's in the room. There's a book out, and I can't remember it, but I know the title. I can't remember the person who wrote it. It's called How to Work a Room. I know I've said this before to you guys. How to Work a Room. So you go on thrift books. My suggestion is cheaper. And you go, How to Work a Room, and it'll come up. Very important. Like I said, this is an interview. Okay. Is it fun? Tremendous. Is it a lot of work? Yes, it's a lot of work. Okay. So you're going to feel it. You're going to feel it time-wise. You're going to feel it energy. You're going to feel it money. Okay. Which, by the way, here's a little tip. Out of those 3, the only thing can be replaced if you do something for it is money. You'll never replace time. You never replace energy. 2026 is riddled with 10 to 20 actors that have died. Some expectedly, some on, So you're no different. We have a timeline. You talk about it. I have a budget, David. Yeah, you have a money budget, but you also have a time budget. You don't know when that is. Not to freak you out, but that applies to everybody that's breathing. Okay.
Absolutely.
So know who's in the room. And here's something else that's very practical that goes back to acting choices. Keep a monologue in your back pocket. Does anybody here with a raise of a hand know what a monologue is? Anybody? Okay. Sandy DeMarco.
Hi.
Hey. What's a monologue?
It's something you set up and it's like you're talking to yourself.
True. That's very true. Kind of like, go back to the very famous and Hamlet by Shakespeare. Okay. Is this a dagger I see before me? Okay. He's talking to himself, but he's voicing, because you have 3 relationships in life. Okay. Monologue and dialogue. You have a relationship with God, or you don't. I recommend you do. You have a relationship with yourself, and you have a relationship with other people. Okay. Have you ever talked to yourself? I have. It's not a bad thing. Just don't do it too often. Otherwise you get really lonely really quick. And then the answers are the same, But yeah, your monologue. study monologues. The easiest way to find a monologue in your acting choices is to go online, go in a library, look up monologues from plays. I recommend plays, okay? And then get to know what you like. And then choose a monologue, memorize it, because I tell you what, it's happened to me and it's going to happen to you, okay? Is this. You're going to go in and you're going to give that line. You're gonna speak it out, and they're gonna say, "I like you. What else? Do you have anything else for us?" That's basically what, and they expect you to know. That's why you're here right now with me. Okay. Yeah, I can do a monologue from Little Women. I can do a monologue, and then you do it. Okay. Because why? They don't care about the story. They want to see how you handle directions. Because on a set, we were just on a set the 14th, okay, on a very good series. It's called Gone. And there were changes constantly. They were very nice about it and professional, but they were changing things up constantly. And we had to be on our feet. We were there early. I think we were there an hour early, and because we were so excited. But you have to show up ready, okay? You have to show up ready because things will change on a dime, okay? It's called active action. Act. It's action. Okay. So keep a monologue in your back pocket. Also, and this kind of wraps things around, okay, as you'll know, and I haven't, one moment, DJ, is flexibility. Hey, we would like you to try out for this role. And you don't say, and even professionals, okay, that's been in the industry for a long time, they consider it. Oh, okay. What would you like? Kind of like a waiter. He can't read your mind. Okay. Flexibility. We think you would fit this role better. And then you try out for it. Be flexible with the people because they don't care about your star quality. It's a business and costs a lot of money, and time is money, even though I don't always agree with that cliche. They want to know they can depend on you to work with them. Okay. I'm pausing for effect here. So basically, this is being professional because it's an interview. DJ, you have a question?
I've written quite a number of poems from high school. You fall in love with girls. You write them. They stay in your mind. You memorize them. Like yesterday's a dream, tomorrow's a vision. Yet today we have, we have vision of happiness, vision of hope. Okay, so stuff like that. Like I could just spit that off my head. Would that be considered also a monologue? You walk into a room, hey, how you doing, people? Yesterday's already a dream and tomorrow's a vision. Yet today we will live well. Makes every yesterday a vision of happiness and every tomorrow a vision of hope. Come on, everybody. Let me hear you say, yo.
I appreciate that, but you sound more like a motivational speaker, which I train people to do that too. But and I've spoken in the past, and it's wonderful. But walking in there, people are fickle, okay? Like one kind of potato chip is not like the others, okay? And they're there to interview. Now you can greet them with a smile, shake hands if it's appropriate. You'll know. Work the room. That book. After you leave, before you leave, just thanking them, unless they want to stop and say, "Could you wait in the other room?" or whatever. It's up to them. But they're in the driver's seat, and you want to keep them there. So keep that. And I'm serious though. I like your attitude and your energy, and it's so New York.
It's part of getting people on the floor to dance.
I understand.
To do is get people to dance.
That's appropriate. Okay. Here's something really practical. You're a DJ, right?
Mm-hmm.
You think you could play one?
Yeah.
And then put that on your resume. Professional DJ.
Okay.
They're looking for a DJ for a movie, and you're a DJ, and you know how things work, and you know the energy, and you know how to, work it. Okay.
Yep.
Then use your strengths. Forget your weaknesses.
I don't have too many weaknesses. I have too many strengths, and I need to get those organized.
Good.
Too many skill sets. So we're gonna have a one-on-one. Hopefully, one day. I will appreciate you seeing all of me.
Well, you pick the day. You pick the day. I'll send you my calendar, which goes to everybody. And then you pick the day. I'm Eastern Standard, like yourself, and then we'll do that.
Absolutely, because I need to focus. I need to get it all. I need to make it all happen.
One step at a time.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. We see the whole enchilada, but I'm telling you what, there's big enchiladas that they serve in authentic restaurants in California, and I am so stuffed. But the idea is it's one bite at a time. Savor every moment. And this is why journaling, I'm telling you, it's so important. And I want to tell you something else too, because I don't know what anybody's thinking, and we never do. But posting on Facebook or wherever you post is not journaling.
Got it.
You're sharing ideas and stuff, and then your mind's not on yourself. Inevitably, your mind's on, gee, I wonder if they like that, whoever they are. I wonder if my best friend from Guatemala, even though I've never met him, likes it. I don't know. Okay. Doesn't matter. Okay. Journaling is very personal. It's like reading a book. Okay. It's your diary, quote unquote. Okay. So that's really important to do. But yeah, anybody, like I said, you guys can write to me. I've said it a few times already today. Jeff has a question. Submitted an audition yesterday, but relied on my sides. Can I send another with some word changes so I don't look at my sides? Jeff, are you there?
I am.
Okay. All right. Help me understand. You submitted already to an audition.
Yes, I tried to memorize the sides that they sent me.
Yeah.
I felt comfortable with it, but not strong enough where I didn't glance at my sides as I was recording my audition.
Awesome. Good.
But is that, I'm afraid my eyes looked shifty because I was looking at my sides. I'm wondering whether I could on my own re-record it with my own, with using the lines in the script, but fudging it a little bit with the words so I could do it without being dependent on the sides.
Now, are you talking about your own practice or send it in again?
Sending in again is what I'm thinking.
How well do you know these people?
I don't know them at all.
Okay. What was it for?
It was for a student film that they're making next week.
Oh, okay. Where is it at?
In Colorado, Denver.
Okay, so it's at a university?
Yes, University of Colorado.
So you just sent it in yesterday, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I would say it's a safe bet that, because I've done plenty of those in New York and stuff, it's a lot of fun. You learn a heck of a lot, and you meet great people that remember you. So I would say it's okay to, based upon what you told me anyway, it's okay to do that. Now, here's the thing. Can you see me?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Oh,
we can only see 9.
That's so weird. I know.
No, we can't see you.
I see you now.
Now we can't.
Yeah, that's weird. Zoom is weird sometimes. Well, anyway, you see what I'm doing here?
Yes.
Can you see my face?
No, sir.
No, a lot of people, or this, watch. That's a lot of movement, okay? Unless you're one of those drinking birds, So you're like this. Here's what you do, okay? Here's the camera, boom, boom, right? Okay? Now you have what they call peripheral vision. You don't have to go do a Jim Carrey. Okay? You don't want to do that. It's like you lean over, and provided you're a little familiar with the script, okay? Read it over a few times. Think about the conversation. But you go like this. I would like to tell you today 12 things to prepare an ace in audition. See what I did?
Yeah.
I just moved my eyes, which moved my head slightly, but I came right back to the main thing, which is the main person, which is, in this case, the camera. Okay? Cameras are cameras. Okay? Make believe they're people. It makes it easier. But then you do that. And notice how this is off camera?
Yep.
Not like this, not like this, not like this. Okay? It's over here. And they're not dumb. They know that you're looking a little bit. and then you look back. But this, I've seen this. I used to do this, okay? And because I was so nervous, because you want to, please like me. Well, how are they supposed to like you if they can't see you? Okay, like this. And then you're just looking. Trust, and it's going to help you memorize lines more. And if you miss a line, if you miss a name, that's different. If you miss the key point of the conflict, that's different. But if you miss a pronoun, an I, an is, a was, throwaway words, don't sweat it, because you know what they're looking for? They're looking for the truth of the character that's shining through you, how you interpret it. That's what they're looking for.
Authenticity.
What?
Authenticity.
Yeah, thank you. Good word. Excellent word. Authenticity. You're looking for authentic. Okay, you're not like a weather person that is talking to you and I'm being silly, but it's like, yeah, the weather's going to be rainy tomorrow. Yeah, you want to be authentic.
So send another one. Just rely on the one I sent.
If you want to, like I said, if you want to send, I would say go for it, because many times if we don't go for it and explain to them, I wanted to resubmit because I think this one is better. Okay. Make sure you include your headshot, because people tend not to remember us all the time, and that's just because there's a lot of people on the planet. That's all. Sure. Yeah. So does that help?
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Absolutely. Yeah. These 12 steps are really important. And like I said, if you write to me, I'll send you the list. There is another book that is called, what is it called? It's called Instant Acting. Now, instant acting, because hopefully everybody will write to me, but I can't guarantee that. I just got to wait and see. But it's called Instant Acting. It's by Jeremy Wellen, which is WHELMAN, Jeremy Wellen. And it's really helped me in my acting career and my life, the way he teaches. It's just something that you really, and you go on thriftbooks.com, it's about $6-7. Okay. So yeah. And Dad Airborne, all you got to do is write to me to get the 12-point list like you asked. Okay. That's not a problem. Just got to write to me though. Just a minute. There's a lot of things coming in, which is a good thing. You guys are interested, so that's good.
Yeah, I got one for you.
Okay, there, iPhone. I mean, Lee.
Yeah, your preparing thing is like failing to prepare. Failing to prepare is preparing to fail.
That's true. That's powerful stuff. Yeah. And, that takes a shot at our ego, but egos are kind of useless anyway. They protect us from opportunity. You don't want to do that, because what if it doesn't happen? Yeah, but what if it does? Ego. I never thought of that. Well, that's why you're an ego. You've got to try, or you could do the Yoda thing. Ooh, do not try, only do. You've got to do, okay? And then when you did it, you realize there's probably nothing to be afraid of in the first place. So, okay, now, trying to catch up here. Yes, I will. Now, I'm having people, please send me the 12-point list, okay, the 12 things. I can't record your emails, but write to me, actingcoachdavid@gmail.com. You write to me, and then I'll be able to do that. Okay. My website is tamagroup.net. Okay. tamagroup.net. Want to visit me and see what I'm all about anyway. Alicia, you have your hand up. I think. Where'd you go? You had your hand up and then you kind of disappeared.
Hi.
Oh, there you are. Hey.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine. I was just want to really elaborate on the confidence you were speaking about, you know, try, because that builds your confidence.
Right.
And I don't know the Yoda quote. My son, he loves Yoda. So if you can do that impression again would be nice.
Okay. I teach voiceovers, okay? Character voices, commercial, and
Okay.
voices, okay? Voiceovers. But oh, geez. Now I forgot the line. See? Happens to me too. With you, it is, excuse me. It's early. Do not try, only do. Okay? And
Oh.
all you have to do is watch Star Wars and you'll get it. He has more lines, you know. Fun fact, Frank Oz, OZ, that's the last name. It's an awesome name. He helped out Jim Henson, their best friends, in Sesame Street. So yeah, so Frank Oz, you look him up. It's a very good, cool bio, you know, to learn more.
Sesame Street.
Oh, Sesame Street. I love Sesame.
Are they still airing Sesame Street?
I think so. Maybe not.
No.
I know they filmed it. I know they filmed it in Brooklyn because I've been to that studio.
Okay.
But
wow.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. So with that quote and building up your confidence, if you keep trying, especially different things, that builds confidence.
Absolutely.
You know?
And you don't.
Yeah.
Well, here's another thing. Since you're on this track, don't think about it too much. Now, if you're bungee jumping, I would give that consideration.
Oh, okay.
But certain things, I wonder, that should clue you in. I wonder if I did this, will I succeed? If I did that, okay. This is why journaling is important. Writing it down.
Okay.
Do it. There, I'll tell you. Here's a renowned name. Okay, Will Smith. Okay, there is a video on YouTube. All you got to do is put Will Smith /parachute or Will Smith skydiving. That's a better one. Okay. And he's in front of an audience. Someone's interviewing him and he talks about how he was deathly afraid of parachuting. Okay. It's funny, but in the end, it'll probably extract some tears from your eyes because it's so relatable. Look it up. Yeah. Look it up.
Okay.
11:47.
Undeniable.
11:47. Beth wants us there about 4.
Okay, one moment. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead.
So just to elaborate further, that building confidence with trying and doing, but it also builds momentum in knowing that you can succeed in new endeavors.
Yes, you can. It'd be like this. There's two things. Think of, I like acronyms. Think of M&M. I'm not talking about peanuts, plain or peanut or the singer, but there's motivation. Motivation starts up here. Always. Okay. That's why you never say to a director, what's my motivation? You should know. Okay.
Right.
Momentum is different. That means movement. You move. First you think, not too much, and then you move, and then you gain confidence. Without movement, why in the world do you think we're like this all day? You know, hopefully not all day like this. And we feel so sluggish and so everything because all we're doing is getting information, giving information. We're not processing anything. And we don't move. And then we go for a walk or we go for a bike ride or we go out and do something. All of a sudden, why? Because we're moving. You have to move, young people and older people.
And last question, the journaling, like how do you start? Do you say day one or do you put like a subject of what you're really like constantly sitting in worry about? Or
I mean, it depends. Yeah, right from the heart. Okay. You could. This is why I'm telling you. Write to me. I'll send you the link to get the.
Okay.
Okay, but you write.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome. And you just think like this. You think, okay, you date it. Today, journal, or whoever you want to say, today, journal, I did this and this. I had this outcome. Tomorrow, I learned so much about today that when I did this, I'm going to transfer that knowledge over tomorrow. So I'll see you in the morning or whatever. Journal is a very personal thing. You know, you can put your goals in there. You can put your aspirations. There's one thing. Here's another video. Okay. Right. If you go online and you go on YouTube and you put in Steve Harvey, everybody knows that name, and you put in 300 things.
Yeah.
It is. You're going to find, he's great. You have to watch it. I can't do it justice. He'll challenge you to do something, and I suggest you do it. You'll find out more about yourself. Life is about self-discovery. Acting is about self-discovery. It's all about discovery, you know. And is it a right or wrong discovery? I don't know. That's up to you. I got to read this something that. Okay, I'm going to read this. Hi, I'm truly getting a lot out of this. You're doing a remarkable job. Thank you. I'd love the 12 things to do. I'm in New York, staying with my brother. I'm here to finally figure out why not get a movie or series. Anyone you think I should meet, places, look for auditions. I do great character voices, especially my bark of a dog and a parrot. I like that. It's cool. I'll just say write to me. That's all. I'll just say write to me. Oh, here it is. Okay. And visit me on the tamagroup.net. Excuse me. Typing. Yeah. Yeah. That's a lot to ask, but send it to me. Jeff, David, when alone and you tape aside, do you just skip over the other actor's lines by pausing, or should I do something else? If there's someone else in the room, okay, I teach my students this. Okay, right? There's someone next to me, you can't see her, but she's in the room. So she would be called a reader. Okay. So you would get someone to read for, you know, and they don't have to be dramatic. They have to be there so you can bounce off of them, bounce the lines off, you know. But don't be looking in the camera. Look over. Don't have them over here because no one can see your face. Okay. Just look slightly over and you're talking to them. I'm not looking at the camera. But yeah, so get a reader.
Cool. Thank you.
It's fun. You know, it can be fun. It really can. Rob, the Power Sampson.
Yes, sir. Hey, I just wanted to piggyback what Alicia was talking about and the little Yoda thing.
Yeah.
I'm just going to piggyback what you said. Do or don't do. There is no try.
That's what I was trying to think of. Thank you.
And I live by that. And I'm gonna anybody ever says, "Hey, I'm trying this. I'm trying." No, you're not. You're doing it. You're not trying. You're doing it. So I live by that.
Thank
do
you.
or do not. There is no try.
Thank you. That's exactly what I say. Trying is not doing. Trying is thinking about doing. You know. Otherwise, you're just doing it. I'm driving. I know. I'm trying to drive. Then let me off at the next stop, please.
Okay.
You know. You got to tell me though, Rob, because it's out there. What did you put in the middle? The power. Why did you put that there?
My brother. If I tell you, I don't want you to hold this against me.
I won't. What?
I got out of college and pursued bodybuilding and acting. So I became an actor. I never wrestled in my life, but I had an opportunity to pursue professional wrestling / acting stuntman at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
And I actually, the great Malenko took me under his wing, and I actually became a professional wrestler. And that was my handle, the Power. I was Robbie Sampson, the Power. And I was in a tag team. My partner was the Fear. We were the Miami New Breed, and so that kind of stuck. And so there you go. I never wrestled, but I know that when you're an actor, you have to be a chameleon and become whatever they need you to become. So there you go.
Rob, I want you to write to me. Would you do that?
I absolutely will, and it's actingcoachdavid@gmail.com. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. And then my my website is tamagroup.net.
Wait, can you want to send that to me on the question thing, or you want to spell that out again real quick?
TAMA, the word group, GROUP, and then NET, which is network.
Tamagroup.net?
Yeah.
Got it.
And I got to tell you, jumping off of what you said, just last night we were talking to a new friend, and he is a martial artist. I know you appreciate that in your own right. Okay.
Yes, sir.
And he has the same energy that I hear you speaking. And he's worked with Michael Jackson. He's worked with, who else? Jackie Chan. He's worked with Richard Pryor. Just an amazing, and his energy is off the charts. Okay. And the same thing, because I help people connect with other people, but you have the very fact that you have the power right in there, okay, prompted me to ask you. And that's really good marketing. That's really good branding.
Yes, sir. And I wish I could take the credit, but the way back, the booker and promoters, they went for that. So I just roll with it.
Have you ever read the book Total Recall, about the story of Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Mm-hmm. I didn't read Total Recall, but I did read his book, Education of a Bodybuilder. But I will check out the Total Recall. I didn't even know that was a book. I know it was a movie.
Yeah, I know. He took his own, own name for the movie. But read it. It's well worth the read. You can get it just about anywhere, thriftbooks.com, or maybe you can find it in a used bookstore, so. Yeah.
Yes, sir. I will take that advice.
Yeah.
I will definitely check into that. Yes, sir.
Cool. All right. So, yeah, people write to me today. And then one more question, DJ.
Nike's got a phrase that I live on and I live by every day when I walk out my door. It's called Just Do It.
You just do it.
And I heard the power speak right now, and it resonated so strong with me right now. Just do it. Period.
Yeah.
Thank you, DJ.
Yeah. Seriously. This business is all about two things. Only two things. One is study, prepare. The other is audition. Maybe it's three things. And connect, and everybody's learning constantly something new. It's just amazing. But yeah, so
thank you, David.
Oh, you're welcome. Absolutely. actingcoachdavid@gmail.com. Okay. And I have one more question I'm going to try and knock out here. Lindsay, I live in a small town in central Oklahoma. I like Oklahoma. Trying just to do background and extra jobs. There are not many auditions for a 70+ female. Well, I'm going to ask you to write to me, okay? Because I beg to differ, because I know people. It's my job. Okay. All right. So write to me. You can always find a needle in a haystack. Maybe sometimes you can't, but you're not looking in the right place at the right time. That's all. All right. Love you guys. Enjoy your weekend. I look forward to hearing more from you.
Thank you for your time, David. Thank you. Have a blessed day.
Have a blessed day.
Thank you, David.
Thank you, David.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you.